to 2022. This is created by Tell It Animated. Big shout out to him. Don't forget to go show him some love. Drop a like, subscribe, and let's get into this.
Michael Myers just keeps on coming back, often worse for wear.
So we're gonna probably learn a lot here because I don't know
But
much.
just how has the slasher changed over time? Let's find out now. Reanimated. Michael first appears as
All
a
right.
6-year-old in a clown costume who gets tossed into a mental institution. 15 years later, he
Now I knew that.
breaks out, donning his iconic greenish coveralls and a Captain Kirk mask painted white, giving him big eye holes, and dyed brown hair that is
Wait, who? Now this is, you guys are gonna get mad at me. Captain Kirk, I didn't know what the
Partially
name of the face was, but
Captain Kirk mask painted white,
Captain Kirk
eye holes, and dyed brown hair that is partially shaved. He's also seen in a spooky ghost disguise. He goes on a Halloween rampage. But before he can finish off his
that is the iconic Michael Myers we all know.
last victim, Laurie Strode, he's shot dead.
It's nice that since 1978, I think that if this is 1978, it still looks very similar.
Taking place the same
And I'm sorry to pause so much, but if Michael Myers is a normal person, how does he not
in
die?
Halloween
Like
2,
on that.
Michael is stockier. His coveralls are damaged, and his mask is aged with reddish hair. He sets out to finish off Laurie Strode, who happens to be his sister, but he gets shot in the eyes and exploded, clearly burning to a crisp.
And Michael Myers comes back from this? He got shot in the head
His
twice!
sister, but he gets shot in the eyes and exploded, clearly burning to a crisp. Halloween 3 follows Dr. Chalice and his way too young partner as they investigate an evil mask manufacturer and his fleet of androids who plan to use witchcraft to melt kids' heads on Halloween. Oh, and Michael makes a brief cameo on a TV screen. In Halloween 4, a still alive man
Okay, so that Halloween movie, there was no Michael Myers.
awakens from a 10-year coma. He's
Ugh.
larger and wears
That
striped
looked like Freddy
coveralls
Krueger.
and a less defined mask that has an extended
I mean, look at this.
coma.
Guys, big shout out to Tell It Animated. This is just amazing artwork.
He's larger and wears striped coveralls and a less defined mask that has an extended neck, shocked eyebrows, and slicked hair with added sideburns. It also sometimes has tinier eye holes and occasionally turns pink and blonde. After he learns of his sister's death, he sets his sights
Sounds like that movie was all over the place.
and occasionally turns pink and blonde. After he learns of his sister's death, he sets his sights on her daughter, but is shot and falls down a mine
I think
shaft.
I know about that.
Evil spirit inhabiting his niece. But let's ignore that, because in Halloween 5, Michael is nursed back to health by a hermit. His jumpsuit is sturdier, and his mask is now oddly flared with an angrier expression, larger nose, and silky hair. He also goes incognito in a more brutish mask.
What the?
Continues to hunt
I've never seen Michael Myers in that mask.
silky hair. He also
What
goes
the?
incognito in a more
What the heck is that?
brutish mask. He continues to hunt his niece, sharing a quick tear with her before being tossed in jail. Although a mysterious man in
Shared a tear?
to hunt his niece, sharing a quick tear with her before being tossed in jail. Although a mysterious man in black busts him out. 6 years later, in Curse, Michael wears sleek gray coveralls.
Wow. I've never seen Michael Myers with like any kind of emotion, so that would have been cool. I might have to go see that one. That was pre-1995 because the next one's
6
1995.
years later, in
Whoa, he's thin and tall.
Curse, Michael wears sleek gray coveralls and a more ghoulish mask with large ears, dark lips, and messy hair. He also sometimes
Oh, that Michael Myers is probably terrifying.
looks slimmer. It's revealed that Michael is controlled by a druid curse to exterminate his family, so he goes after his niece's baby, but gets tranquilized and knocked out. Although in the producer's cut, he's instead immobilized by a circle of stones, and then stealthily sneaks away.
Oh, so it's different in the producer's cut.
Ignoring
Whoa.
the previous 4 films, in H2O, Michael goes on a road trip to find
Wait, what?
Laurie
They
the
just
previous
deleted them?
by a circle of stones, and then stealthily sneaks away. Ignoring the previous 4 films, in H2O,
So from the stories from those, you just throw that out
Michael
the window.
goes on a road trip to find Laurie Strode. He gains height,
Wait a second. Oh, ignoring the previous 4 films, so I guess we're going back to when he got shot in the eyes because you can see the mask. Looks like he got shot in the eyes.
Burns wears charcoal-colored coveralls and multiple masks, including a Halloween 6 mask, a bloated mask, and an awful CGI monstrosity, eventually settling on a mask with revealing eye holes and poofy hair. He goes head-to-head with his sister, but
Look like a rock star right now.
leaves, well, ahead. Although in Resurrection, it's revealed that Michael switched outfits with a paramedic. His new mask has more definition, noticeable makeup, and less frizzy hair. He finally manages to eliminate his sister, and then gets entangled in a web show. Although he's taken out with kung fu and exposed wiring. Or is he? But that...
What?
Although he's taken out with kung fu and exposed wiring. Or is he? But that doesn't matter because this chicken fried killer is abandoned for a remake series where Michael appears as a murderous 10-year-old in clown attire. He also dons the signature Michael
It's gonna be 2,150, and they're gonna be making Michael Myers movie.
mask, which has smaller features and thicker hair. Once locked up, he starts wearing papier-mâché masks and grows into a muscle-bound freak.
Whoa!
Out, he finds a greasy brown jumpsuit and his now grungy mask. He even recreates the original's ghost look. He goes after
Man, that mask was
his
scary.
young sister, but is shot multiple times.
Oh my gosh.
But he's right as rain in the sequel. His mask deteriorates,
Oh my.
ending his mayhem. But he's right as rain in the sequel.
Oh my god. That may have been one of the most terrifying.
His mask deteriorates even more, and he incorporates hobo-inspired attire in his ensemble, pretty well ditching his mask. His younger self is also seen, but looks completely different. This time, Michael is led by his ghost mom to again attack his sister. But this bomb is shot
Why is the mom of Laurie Strode? If so, why does she hate her daughter so much?
Police. Ignoring all other follow-ups, in Halloween 2018, Michael is again Halloween 2018, Michael is again taller. His coveralls are darker.
Hey, before we end this, he might be 7'8" in the NBA.
His mask is boxier with taut hair, no exposed flesh tones, and added aging. He's apparently been locked up for 40 years, but when getting transferred, he breaks free and goes on one of his usual sprees until he's hit by a car, briefly getting knocked out.
I've seen this
Allows
movie.
his insane doctor to wear the trademark mask, but Michael awakens and nips that twist in the bud. He then faces his now not sister.
Yep, go into the basement, catch it on fire. No
And her
spoilers,
family
but that's a
getting
spoiler.
trapped in her burning house. Although in Halloween Kills, he's saved by
I said no spoilers and I spoiled.
some
That makes no
helpful
sense.
firemen. Michael has heavy metal damage, bandaging around his hand, and a Two-Face
yeah.
style burn. He's also
All right, here we go. This was one day ago. Let's see if this has got the updated movie in it. I just seen the updated movie, so this may be spoiler time.
seen in a flashback with a DH 2018 mask and navy blue coveralls. This time, Michael takes on a mob
You know, he was in the basement with the fire, so the mask is melted. So it may have been melted to his skin.
of angry idiots, with each kill supposedly leveling up his evil powers. He then executes Laurie's daughter. In Halloween Ends, a sewer-dwelling Michael is covered in moss. His hand is no longer bandaged, and he's become extremely weak. He apparently manifests his evil into a local outcast who takes on the Michael persona, but fails miserably.
I wasn't thinking that he was weak.
When the real Michael comes to retrieve
And she didn't shoot him. Wait a second.
his mask, he's
Oh shit, she shot the imposter because he put the mask on. Yeah, makes sense.
taken down by the remaining Strodes, with the entire town then mulching his remains in a shredder, finishing the shape once and for all. Well, until the next reboot, at least.
There was one little part that I would say didn't get included, and it was the part where before he goes into the shredder, well, this might be spoilers, they cut him all up and he bled everywhere. It was horrible.
We hope you enjoy.
Well, it was Michael Myers. He's a killer, so maybe it wasn't. But a big shout out to everybody on the screen you see here. Tell an animated man, you guys do a great job of story. A lot of it.